Hey everyone, Brian here from Digital Escapist Network with a new 5 hours in. This one will be a little different because I'm also going to do a full review, but only because it took me about 5 hours to beat the game. So here's my 5 hours in / review of Unravel. Let me add a quick disclaimer that I may have some minor spoiler relating to the story, but only because the story is all that Unravel had going for it. Well, I shouldn't be that harsh. There were some other good things that I'll get into. I'll start by saying that this game has been compared to Little Big Planet. But other than the fact that Sackboy and Yarny are both made from a textile, there is no similarity. Unravel is a platformer, yes, but it is single player and operates in a 2.5 dimensional environment. This means that sometimes you can climb on stuff and sometimes you can't, but you don't get to choose. With that out of the way, let's talk about what I liked. The story of Unravel revolves around collecting the memories of an elderly woman, which you access via framed photographs in the lady's house. All of these levels take place in an outdoor environment, and most of them are very pretty. You move through these environments through a series of challenges where you have to use your yarn like a lasso, or like a tow cable, or like a trampoline, or like a climbing rope. I really enjoyed the fact that the backgrounds were constantly alive, kind of like the live wallpaper on the phones these days. So, for instance, you're running around and in the background there are deer eating or birds flying, etc. This is probably one of Unravel's best visual features that could literally go completely unnoticed, especially if you're concentrating on the current challenge. There were several times where I was trying to figure out how to do a challenge, and I was sitting there, and then I noticed in the background that there was, like moose eating or, something running around or whatever. And it was actually kind of neat just to sit there and just watch it for a little bit. At the end of each level, you collect a token that unlocks pictures in a photo album that, once pieced together, forms the old woman's story, life story. And the story was probably the only motivating factor to make me want to finish the game. The story was very heartfelt and touching. Now for what I didn't like. First, the challenges for the main story were easy. Easy to figure out, easy to complete, just plain easy. And they don't change. Hang here, jump here, tie a knot here, use this item here, etc. Now there are 5 secret tokens in each level that do require a bit of thought to find or to reach, but the game gives you no reason to find them all, other than for a trophy for the PlayStation or if you just want to challenge yourself. Second, the game diverges for 2 levels right in the middle of a great story, from a sweet tale of an old woman's past to a political statement about letting corporations ruin the environment. I don't feel like this fits in at all, and really added nothing to the story other than to express the developer's political opinions. Fine, whatever. Third, I'm not sure this particular story would appeal to a wide, younger audience, because most young people, and I'm sorry, young people, are completely unaware of their own mortality. If you played the story, you would understand. However, my 8-year-old did really enjoy the game, but simply for the platforming aspects. So I guess to each their own, right? Anyway, overall I enjoyed the game and would probably rate it a 7 out of 10 for the story and visuals. However, it's nowhere near as fun as something like Little Big Planet, and after finishing it there was no reason for me to replay the missions. Thanks for listening, everybody. Like, share, subscribe. This is Brian for Digital Escapist Network, going 5 hours in on Unravel.